All right, today is a big day. It is a big day here at the house. I am going to be building a workbench with pegboard background and hopefully a light on top. We'll see how it goes. I got a bunch of wood yesterday with the help from my brother. This is a 5-ply, and we got tons of 2x4s that I definitely don't need all of them to make this bench. I'm going to make a 6-foot wide bench, 24 inches deep, and then I'm going to have an overtop with a light hanging underneath that. Okay, so after I get this thing taken down, I'll give you guys a walk around with some more tools that I've gotten recently, which I haven't shown a video before where I've actually gotten some tools. Well, the tools that I've had previously. I haven't had everything yet. I'm just now starting my workload at building stuff here at my home. And I really wanted a good workbench for this. So most woodworkers start with a good workbench. So I'm going to make my own instead of buy one. Looking forward to having my own creation in the shop. My garage. But yeah, after I get this taken down, I'll do a little walk around with some tools I picked up yesterday, which I feel are necessary for woodworking. These nails come out pretty easy. I didn't think they would. I'm trying not to ruin my girlfriend's poster too. She loves World of Warcraft. Okay, got the wall cleared off now, and over here so far, this is a lot of the haul that I've gotten yesterday and a couple days ago as well. So I picked up a few clamps because woodworking and clamps are your best friend, I swear to you. And these are really nice. I saw these at Lowe's. Everything you'll see here is from Lowe's, but picked up some pony clamps here with like a crank system in it with the trigger pull. Opens up. Closes back. I thought those were super nice. Got me some quick grips. Everybody knows what these are as a woodworker. Picked up just a cobalt mallet. I didn't have one, so I got it. Girlfriend hooked me up with an amazing cobalt 10-inch miter saw. I've never owned one in my life. I think these are so sick. And this one actually comes with a shadow cast instead of a laser light, and I think I prefer this better than a laser light, honestly. I wish I did a full review and unboxing of this thing, because this thing is pretty sick. It's even got adjustable arms that slide out for your lumber if you wanted to extend those out and have better balance. Picked up a few speed squares yesterday, big and small, because woodworking, you need good speed squares. Those are some of the pickups there. I even got a new saw blade for the Hyper Tough hand saw instead of the original one, which was over here. Extremely rusted and only I believe a 24 count tooth. So I upgraded from that to this DeWalt 7 1/4 40 tooth count. And if you want clean cuts, you want more teeth. Okay, so what I'm about to do right here is I'm just going to lay out some 2x4s, and just to get the plywood high enough off the ground to get my circular saw to actually not hit the concrete. All right, so now I'm going to do the same thing. Basically, I'm going to line these up. I'm going to go long ways now. So let's do this. Whew, I'm already hot. But I'm not gonna use the 4x4s. I want to use 2x2s or 2x4s and make legs. I'm also going to choose my height, which I'm thinking about doing about a 38-inch height on legs. And these are 3/4 inch plywoods, so it'll be about 38 3/4 of height. And I'm 6 foot tall, so it being at my waist is about 38, 39 inches. But yeah. Let me figure those out, and then I will start working on that. Okay, I think I'm going to do 2 of these at a time. I just got to get them perfectly straight. Which is, this is why I bought clamps. I own clamps for this. Let me grab those. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the spines for under my platforms. I'm going to cut them at, I believe, 69 inches. Let me make sure that was right. Yeah, it should be 69 inches for my spines to go under my workbench portion. So I'm going to draw a line here, and then I'll match up my boards and give it a good cut. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take these long spines. I'm going to put the short spines at the end of it. I'm going to use the wall to have a flat surface and screw them together with my star bit. I think they're decking screws. I'm pretty sure they're decking screws. And my DeWalt impact driver. I'll just hyperlapse it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create these spines, like I said, and I got my 2x4 already lined up over here. I'm going to cut these off into 21 inches a piece. All right, let's double check that. Yep, 21 inches. I need 4 of these. Look at that. Very nice, very nice. Okay. That is the bottom layer, top layer of the workbench. Now I'm going to figure out how I want to do my legs. Try to get this as square as I can. I changed my mind too. I don't know if I've said in the video yet so far that I'm going to make this 5 inches off the ground instead of 6. And I put just a 5-inch block under here clamped on while I screw this in. That should give me equal footing all the way around. All right, I'm going to take a break. I got the back legs done. It is time for a break. Okay, so I took a little bit of a break and my battery's a little bit charged now, but I have a slight problem with my build so far. Not a game ender, but let me pull this over here. This I cut to fit perfectly with the spines that I created, and it fits perfectly. But the problem is my legs will stick out, and I don't want that to happen. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know if you could see it. Let me see if I can. Yeah, this plywood here is the same as this top. What I'm going to do is cut 2-inch strips all the way up and down at 2 times because it's not long enough. I'm going to do 2 strips of 2 inches, and that should bring my lip up to about right here. So the feet will be hidden, and I'll have a little bit of a lip in the front too for like clamping stuff down and working on them. Again, there's my foot stopper. I'm just laying it on there. I'm going to have to definitely pull this that way a little bit to get that screwed in perfectly level. I'm going to have to lay this back down, but I really want to see what it looks like standing up. So I'm going to do that real quick. Woo! Oh man, that is like perfectly flat. There's no wobble to it whatsoever. Okay, so here, this is the spare plywood I told y'all about I need to cut strips out of. So I'm going to use my speed square here to make 2.5-inch cut strips. I need 2 of these because this board is obviously not the length of my worktop. But luckily, that doesn't matter. So I'm gonna do 2.5 inches, just a couple times down the piece of wood. Dude, that looks so good. Okay, let me get this retracted a little bit. So we're getting the back, that trim. It's gonna look completely different texture wise, but I do not care. This lip here is what I wanted, so the legs don't show anymore. And there's enough lip here. There's like 3 inches of space here now that I can use my clamps to work on stuff on the workbench. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking about doing for the rafter up top. I'm just gonna kind of copycat my spines down here, but literally, I think less than half the size of these other spines. So I want to create an outer block, cut this one to size for the length of these two. And yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. That way, once this is up in the air, it only hangs out about, you know, like a foot or so. Well, I've decided I'm going to do at least one spine here because I had the extra piece of wood. I only had to shave like 1 inch off of it to fit it in here. And I got it 36 inches both ways, so this is directly in the center. I'm just going to do it just because I have the wood extra piece laying around. So, and plus it's makes it that much more firm, so. Okay, now I'm gonna have to lay this whole thing down and make the arms actually hover off the ground because I have to be able to screw in my top rafter piece. Oh, this thing is heavy. Look at that, dude. Oh my God. Okay, so now, I know these clips are like cutting and jumping everywhere, but now I'm gonna work on the pegboard section that I'm gonna put there. Ending to the video here. I got everything situated the way I want it. I even got my light hook up here. Let's see. Yeah, it's looking really, really good. I'm very proud of this project. Also, notice I have the weed eater hooked up on top instead of putting that little shelf that I made. I actually like this better because my trigger for the weed eater just hovers off the bench. So I don't have to worry about flooding, and I want to keep it like that. But got my light hung up at the top there. Everything looks amazing. I got my air compressor hooked up, my miter saw stored away at the bottom, circular saw, some fuel and weed eater line and all that stuff. Got my leaf blower attached to the side wall here, just an easy little pick up and go. Just a little screw there. Watch, I can't get it back on first try. Oh, I did. All right, yeah. This is the final result to the workbench. It's incredible. I love this. I gotta clean up all this junk now in each corner. Spare wood and all that stuff, but yeah. I'm very proud of it. What you think about that, Kai? What you think about that, my boy? It's my big Bubba. He's sleepy. But that's it, I had to do that. Thank you guys for watching. I love this. It turned out so good. I'll be back with another project soon, or an adventure. I don't know yet. We'll see. Bye-bye.